Hi everyone and welcome to our video for this week. It's Wednesday the 7th of December. As ever, I hope that you are having a good week and that you're keeping safe and well. So we continue to journey through the season of Advent, and you may remember for last week's video I talked about hope, which is one of the key themes of Advent that we're invited to think about at this time of year. But of course it's good to think about it all the time as well. And another key theme that we can think about in a similar way is peace. I expect you've heard this time of year, Advent and Christmas, being talked about as a time where we consider peace on earth, goodwill to all. And I think when we hear that statement, peace on earth, perhaps initially we think of it on a grand scale, that it's a big thing. Peace on earth, that we think and hope that wars will end, that different nations will come together in their differences, despite their differences, to talk and share and learn from each other. And it's wonderful to wish and want for those things, for that kind of peace. We all want it, don't we? But I think another way that we can consider peace on earth at this time of year, perhaps that we don't consider quite so much, is the peace that's available to each and every individual on earth. And again, this is a time of year where we are particularly invited to think about it, and that's the peace of Jesus Christ. The Bible is full of verses that invite us to consider the peace that Christ brings us if we turn to him, if we open our hearts to him, if we trust him. And I'd simply like to read some of those verses now that invite us to welcome God's peace into our lives. Exodus chapter 33, verse 14. The Lord said, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Psalm 4, verse 8. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. The peace of God which transcends all understanding will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. And finally, Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. And that is an invitation for each and every person to come to Jesus, to put their trust in him, to know the peace that he brings us, despite all the tumults and troubles of the world around us. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I hope that during the busyness of this time of year, you have the opportunity to pause and to think and consider this invitation from Jesus. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So that's our video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be more next week. I'll see you soon. Bye.